Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I wanted to do a makeup look that is very fresh, very springy, with a very hydrating base. In today's video I've partnered with by Terry to share their new Hyaluronic Global Face Cream that I'm going to talk about in a second, and then you're going to see the whole process for this look that I'm wearing. Every single time I'm wearing blue, I feel like it works amazing with orangey or like peachy tones, and you see this color combination a lot in nature. Take birds for example, or butterflies. And not only, I think it's a great color combination. I was inspired by the top. You find it in the description box. I'm very happy with the way this look turned out. Now let's get into it. Starting the makeup look with this by Terry Hyaluronic Global Face Cream. This includes 8 molecular weights of hyaluronic acids and 5% niacinamide and 5% phytosqualane. For those of you who don't know, niacinamide is such an amazing vitamin. I love niacinamide. Help build cells in the skin while also protecting it from the environment, and it's a great vitamin for treating acne. And then phytosqualane, it's a natural emollient. This has a very lightweight formula. It's very much like a gel. Can you get me closer? It's perfect to be used for all skin types. It gives you that very nice hydration of the skin without feeling very greasy or oily. And you guys, this is a clean, vegan, and fragrance-free formula, which I love. It's great under makeup. You will see in a second how foundation just glides on. I've also tested with a lot of the serums. You know, sometimes when you apply face cream over a serum, it starts to like break, but this cream works with every single one of my serums, and you guys know I use a lot. It's like very jelly, very lightweight formula, which really makes it perfect for any skin type. And you could apply this day or night. When using this cream, I honestly don't feel the need of applying the primer. It just has that super nice finish. Is this the closest you could get me? No? Get me closer. Yeah. Let's stay super close because I want to show you the application of the foundation by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation, and I'm gonna use a damp beauty blender. From my experience working with this foundation for a very long time now, I could tell you that the best way to apply it is with a sponge, with a hydrophilic sponge like the beauty blender. You could apply it with a brush, but I find that to really do justice to this foundation, get it with a sponge. So the way you want to apply the foundation is always from the middle, moving towards the perimeters. This is what the foundation looks like. And then here's the side where I've applied nothing. So you can see the coverage is real, but you can still see the skin. And I love it. I love to see skin texture. I don't want my face to be like completely covered with a mask. Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. You know what? I haven't had a good night's sleep. I've been tossing and turning, and I woke up at 3 a.m. thinking. And I looked at the time, it only got me even more angry. Why? It's 3 a.m. So I need something with quite a bit of coverage. And since I have this beauty blender right here, I'm going to use this to blend out the concealer. I'm using the color Custard, which, as you can see, it's very brightening. Right here on the inner corner, that's what gives away when I'm super tired. By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, because I want my base to look very hydrated. If you don't like the powdery look of the skin, this powder will be your friend because it's invisible. It's literally invisible on the skin. Just on the center. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to take a little bit more because I want to go for a walk. So I'm going to apply powder on the lower part of the face because mask. I'm gonna move on with Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush, and I'm gonna take it with this It Cosmetics brush. I suggest you to use a synthetic brush when it comes to this product in particular, and any cream products really. I get it on the highest points of the cheeks, more like a blush, apply in this like C shape. Then I'm gonna use this blush from Laura Mercier. This is in the color Rosette. It's such a pretty color for a blush. I feel like for light, medium, medium skin tones, this color is so beautiful. It just brightens up your whole face, really. And I'm taking this Misa brush in the 04. And this one I apply even higher, like right here. And then a little bit on the brow bone. Let's do the eyebrows fast, and I'm gonna use this Gucci eyebrow pencil. I've been using this a lot in my videos because it's so fast. I forgot how incredibly fast you do your eyebrows with a pencil. What do you guys prefer? Can you let me know in the comments? Do you prefer when I use the micro detailing pen or a pencil? Like, what would you like to know in terms of eyebrows? Should I do an eyebrow tutorial maybe? I can show you the difference between the products. Benefit 24-hour brow setter, you know the drill. The best eyebrow gel out there for everyday use. And now let's do the eyes. And every single time I wear blue, and especially like dark blue, I wanna pair it with orange. I think that blue and orange is such a great combination of colors, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm not gonna go like all the way with like super strong orange. I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty palette in number 5, and the first color I'll take is this caramel. This is a Misa number 3 brush. I get it everywhere, but especially in the crease. On the lower lash line. And I only work with the tip of this brush. This is a Misa 3 brush. Bring back the shadow that I had right here at the base of the lower lashes. When you erase that shadow with concealer, your eyes actually will look smaller. So make sure you bring that back. You can either use something that is very similar with the natural color of your shadow, or you could just use bronzer. Then I'm taking a 221 brush from MAC just to blend the edges. Any clean blending brush should work, and it makes a huge difference. You see the eyeshadow just looks seamless, and I don't have any eyeshadow base. Moving on with this color right here. It's a very pretty orange, and I'll be using the same brush. Here's my trick lately. So I use this Fenty Beauty accessory. Basically in here, some sort of material that will clean your brushes from eyeshadow. So in between steps, I just like to clean the brush and move on with another color. So now I apply that orangey shade on the inner corner, the outer corner, and leaving the center kind of without any color. In there, I'm going to apply something that has more of a satin finish. Again, I take that blending brush, the 221 from MAC, and just make sure you don't see where one eyeshadow starts, where the other one ends. Now I think I'm gonna go with, let's just go with this color right here. I'll take it with my fingers, and in the middle, yeah. Ooh, this is pretty. And then I go a little bit on the brow bone Oh man, this is pretty. It's like a little jewelry on the eye. Now I'm taking a very tiny brush, Misa 020S, and that same eyeshadow I applied on the inner corner. Love this combination of color. We are going to curl. Mascara from Swede. I have a lot of lipsticks to choose from. I kind of want to go with the orange, but then this is a really nice color from Max Factor. This is Lip Infinity Velvet Matte. Let's just go with this one because it's also very long lasting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, this is that type of lipstick that doesn't need a lip liner. Mm-hmm. And then I feel the need for just a bit of bronzer. I'll be using this Laguna bronzer from NARS. This is a 19 brush from Refer. Alright guys, and this is the final look. Please make sure you check out the description down below. By Terry is giving you 20% off between 9th of March and 14th of March. So you have a lot of time to check out their products. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I love to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!